Alright, so now we will be talking. First of all, I'm really sorry for continuing this part by part, but due to my resources such as my phone and as other things, I was unable to do so. I am really sorry, Prof. Really sorry. Alright, now we will continue with the next instrument that I chose. So, the first instrument that I chose was Gender Minority Stress and Resilience Measure, GMSR. And the second one that I chose is Satisfaction with Life Scale, SWLS. This one I have actually chosen for. This one I've actually chose for happiness, the happiness variable. Satisfaction with life scale, SWLS. This questionnaire is created by Pivot and Diner 2013. I've chosen the short version questionnaire where I would like to measure happiness using five self-administering items. Five self-administering items. So in this case, I would like to focus on their regrets, their priority, and self-fulfillment. So I have five items in SWLS, and it consists of measuring their regrets, their priority, and self-fulfillment. So in this case, we will be measuring happiness based on 7-point Likert scale, where 7 stands for strongly agree, 6 stands for agree, 5 stands for slightly agree, 4 stands for neither agree or nor disagree or neutral, and 3 stands for disagree, slightly disagree, 2 stands for disagree, and 1 strongly disagree. The measurement goes descending ways. Alright, as for the total scores, the standardized cutoffs, the standardized cutoffs also we will be managing from the descending pathway, where 31 to 35 is considered extremely satisfied, means they are super happy with their life. 26 to 30 means satisfied. 21 to 25 is slightly satisfied. 20 is neutral, borderline. 15 to 19 is slightly dissatisfied. 10 to 14 dissatisfied. And 5 to 9 extremely dissatisfied. Here we will see the happiness levels. Next, the reliability part. The reliability for GMSR, which is Gender Minority Stress and Resilience Measure, I have due to my limited time to do pilot study, as I was unable to conduct final studies, I took from a previous study titled Responses to the Gender Minority Stress and Resilience Skills. This is basically the study. This previous study actually measured the scale itself, the instrument itself. This is established in 2021, where based on all 9 subscales, if you can see in the slides, Prof, only community connectedness has no Cronbach alpha value. Other values range from 0.61, which is discrimination, and the highest is actually 0.93, which is non-affirmation of gender, NA. So there we go. We have the lowest, we have the highest. Between it is the lowest is 0.61 and the highest is 0.93. So between everything of it. So according to Cronbach alpha value, this means it is super strong and highly reliable. As for the reliability of SWLS, which I'll be measuring happiness with, I also took the data from a previous study in 2016, and the Cronbach alpha value that I got, the previous study got, was 0.74, which is fairly strong, I believe. So, and another thing, the significance between the inter-item correlated is between 2.64 to 0.74, which means the item are related, and you know that there is a purpose of existence for that item. Therefore, I feel like I can use it to measure happiness. Now, going back to the validity of GMSR. The validity of GMSR, again, due to lack of time, I took it from the previous study. This one, I actually took it from Development of the Gender Minority Stress and Resilience Measure, TESTA 2015, by TESTA in 2015. All my studies, I actually took it from a previous study that actually measured the instrument itself. So, here the study concluded that all 9 scales are correlated with the mental health indicators, especially depression and social anxiety. And 8 out of 9 subscales actually showed correlation with perceived generalized stress life stress scale, which is another instrument where only the victimized, they claim that only the victimized subscale does not correlate. And community connectedness, the just one that I mentioned, CC, actually the subscale correlates with perceived social support, which is what I mentioned just now. All 9 of it actually correlates with mental health indicators according to the DSM-5. Right. As for the validity of SWLS, I took it from a previous study again. I'm really sorry. And it has very high validity, convergent and divergent validity, where it is stated that the items actually correlate towards negative emotions, stress, depression and anxiety. It actually correlates and precisely correlates negatively. So which means the happiness decreases and the negative emotion increases. So I think it would be a good instrument. The next one, it has satisfactory construct validity and excellent divergent validity, which again, it actually shows impact or relation with anxiety, depression, suicide ideation and anxiety, depression, suicide ideation and stress. So as for my procedures of study, I actually in my research proposal I've included a table. So it actually includes my way of formulating the study, my way of conducting the study, from starting from sem 1 week 1 till sem 3 week, the last week, the final week, sem 3 week 5 and week 6. This is my plan. I'm really sorry for not explaining it further. And then the most important part, data analysis. For data analysis, I'll be conducting two. One is descriptive. I'll be measuring the mean, median, mode, standard deviation, and I'll be also measuring the mean variance. And as for the instruments earlier, I will be measuring the psychometric values as well, where I will measure the skewness, kurtosis, reliability and validity. I'll be measuring 4 things. And as for data analysis, the first one is descriptive, where I will measure again, I'm repeating, mean, median, mode, standard deviation and variance levels. I will be measuring it and I'll be interpreting it. And second one is inferential analysis. As for the inferential analysis, I will be using 3 things. One is Pearson correlation, where I'll be measuring the relationship between discrimination towards happiness and acceptance. The second one is regression analysis, where I'll be measuring the impact of discrimination towards happiness and acceptance. The third one I'll be using is t-test, where t-test I will be measuring the difference between ethnicity towards discrimination and difference between the states towards the discrimination. So this is my plan for my chapter 3. I really thank you for the time, and I'm really sorry for the technical errors. Hope I can be forgiven, and thank you so much for this semester. Hope I can meet you again, Prof, for the next semester. Thank you so much.